The second one is what I call the raisin. It's called the raisin because I had a student who was a smartass, and he just said, why aren't they called raisins? Because we're raising our hands, and it made perfect sense. So we push our toes into the ground. We push our quads into the ground. Our ankles are together. There's no place like home, there's no place like home. We squeeze that in. Now our hips are rolling back like they're pooping forward. We push our forehead into the ground and we get our collarbones to push down. We're now going to try and pull our belly button off the ground like that while rolling our hips back. Reach forward, push, push, belly off, collarbones in. We're holding this shape with our forehead on the ground. That's the first section of this shape. We're trying to lock that in. When we're here, we're going to have our hands on the ground. So I'm like this. My hands are flat on the ground. My elbows are straight. I'm pushing my shark fin out and I'm trying to turn my elbow pits around like that. This is called wrapping the shoulders. So we're trying to wrap the shoulders around like that so we have this nice strong position. What will happen though is when we wrap our shoulders like this, we bring our shoulders, this is closed, closing the door, opening the door. So when we wrap our shoulders, we close, but now we're going to try and open it up like this without pushing our ribs out. For some reason, when we do a handstand, everything we do contradicts something else. But in those contradiction of movements, they bring it together to make a perfect hold. If you do your handstand and you sit like this, you're basically just burning as much energy as fast as you can. When you get that nice little hold of positioning, it becomes as easy as standing within-ish. We lie on the ground. Our toes are pushing into the ground. Our quads are pushing the ground. We're pooping forward. Our belly button's coming off. Don't actually poop, it's just the imagining of it. Our collarbones are on the ground. Our hands are out forward. We wrap our shoulders. To start with, we get our pointer finger, we put it on the ground, we keep that wrap, and we try and lift our hands up. We bring it back down. So wrap again, shark fin, belly off the ground, collarbones on the ground, and lift our hands up. We're lifting our hands up from our shoulders, trying to keep a straight line. We'll have the intention to want to go open up our armpit, but we're trying to imagine your armpit like an eye, and it's just trying to close. You're trying to close that. So forehead on the ground, wrap it around, toes, quads, pooping forward, belly button off the ground, collarbones on the ground, and wrap our shoulders, forehead on the ground, and lift it off the ground. Do not expect to get this perfect the first time. It takes time, and that's what you got. So the idea of this is to try and get a millimeter better or a second longer every session. The slower you do it, the faster we get it. So the idea is wrap those shoulders, keep that shape, bring the hands off the ground. When you go for a handstand, your shoulders will want to do this. This is a stronger shape and you feel safer. But when we use strength, we fatigue faster. So we're trying to open it up, keep our ribs in. We're trying to sit in a technique shape. If you have a technique shape when you do a handstand, you'll have it forever. If you use strength, you'll have the handstand till you lose that strength. So the idea is to do it with technique, so you've got it forever.